Hello, my name is Ashraf. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Shaniqua. She's a gamer. She loves games, just like the millions of kids over in the UK. She always wanted to make her own games. But the problem with making games is while the tools have improved a lot since when I was a kid, they're still hard to use. You need to be like a code monkey to be able to get something done. Like Minecraft, even Unreal Engine is a bit crazy. But lucky for her, she found this awesome service that lets her just tap start, pick a game that she wants to make, drag and drop in some UI menus, drag and drop in some 3D models, some levels, hit publish, and instantly her game is out on iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and her friends are playing it, and she's playing it with them because they're multiplayer games. We're a highly creative, technical mix of design, art, and technical, and we're trying to make this a reality. Previously, some of the projects we've worked on have won BAFTAs, and we've worked with some minor celebrities in the UK. We have 3 games out, they're published on all the platforms, they're free, they're multiplayer. We're getting about 20,000 users per month. We tested the monetization of this. We're getting about 600 item unlocks per month as well, which is unlocked via a Facebook like or a tweet or an app purchase. That equates to 3% of our user base. The multiplayer games market is projected to be worth 18 billion by 2015. Right now we're beta testing real-time cloud technology, which is in the process of being patented. And we tested this tech out at the Big Bang UK Science Fair, as we've been visited by the UK Prime Minister, and tons of kids and teachers, they were playing with it and they had so many ideas of things they wanted to make. They invited us over to hold workshops at their schools. We have 250 beta testers testing the editor right now, as we're making it. It's kind of risky. But what we're doing for them, because we have some really, really good feedback from them, is we're making it a lot easier for them to make stuff. So we're adding in code templates, so they don't have to code their own stuff, adding in some 3D beautiful artwork, so they don't have to draw anything. And we believe we can sell these templates of games, for example, a car racing game, the same way WordPress, how they monetize their user base, between $2 to $99. And we're aggressively targeting growth to 1 million users by the end of the year, which equates to around 360K in revenue from in-app purchases. Industry-wise, last week I was in China. We were runner-up as one of the most innovative mobile companies. Also shortlisted in the UK contest. Last year we presented at one of the biggest web conferences when we won an Intel contest. Next week I'm in San Francisco presenting at Intel and Samsung's Tizen conference. July we're going to be presenting this tech, it's very, very cutting edge at SIGGRAPH, biggest graphics conference in the world, and we're also going to give a talk there. We're making this a reality, and we'd love you guys to join this adventure. If you ever want to make your own games, we're going to make this happen. Come talk to us, and if you'd love to invest in a very, very cutting edge, highly creative team, talk to me. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay. Yes, questions please.
Good timing. So you said 3 games were out, but 100 games were made. I didn't get the connect there.
So we're beta testing this real-time game editor, and we're allowing users to actually try prototyping their own games. We have a very, very limited API set. It's pretty much just copy and paste in our current games. So over 100 games have been made. It's pretty much a copy and paste of the undocumented APIs that we've made. So 100 games comes from the 250 users that are out there. But because it's still not there, we need another month to get our getting started guides out there. They're very, very basic, so they're not published on the store or anything.
Okay, yeah, so you're kind of in a closed alpha right now. Still need to cut it.
Can you guys hear the investors when they speak? Yes, thank you.
Is it okay?
Just
Sorry.
yes.
So one more. So if I'm a user and I want to create a game, what's in it for me? If I want to share with my friends, obviously, it's a revenue share. What's a little bit more?
One, you get the unique privilege of getting hugged by me. We're trying to build up an ecosystem. We believe that if we can get content creators making art assets and selling it on our store, get coders creating code templates and selling it on our store, we'll have more games being made on our platform. Earthquake happening. So the more game templates that are on our platform, the more people can be a bit more creative with the kind of games that they make. The more games that they make, the bigger our user base grows.
do-it-yourself gaming system, where more people
But it's
will jump
revenue
on the
share.
platform, and then we're trying to get more game makers onto it, so kids can play and change games.
And they
So
can
you're
change
licensing,
themselves.
you're licensing your software. It's licensing basically,
They get around 1 to 3% per user.
Are you still pre-revenue?
Yeah, we're complete pre. The only money we've made is from got 25k from Intel for a contest.
And the monetizing model is what?
A revenue share on the sale of virtual items. So if you create an art asset, there's so many art assets being made and they're just saved on these hard drives. If you publish it on our store, if I want to make a game, if I use your artwork, I can buy it off you. You get the lion's share of the percentage, and we get a share as well.
Will you be able to use this single currency across different games?
And that's correct. A lot of the work has been done by Google and Apple to unify the payments platform, so we're just going to piggyback on top of their service.
Do you have any metrics in terms of the average age of your users?
Yeah. Regarding the game creators, they're between 20 and 40. Regarding the actual, because they're completely beta testing and our platform isn't ready, the only kids that we actually tested it on is in the Big Bang UK, and they haven't signed up. But regarding the players, because of our limited gameplay that we released on those free games, it's just pretty much tap, and shoot. They're between 4 to 12 years old. Because we believe, sorry.
If I can make like a recommendation, having invested in a company that offered a B2C game making platform, I think older game makers aren't necessarily, in terms of volume, in terms of reaching the scale you need to reach, there's not enough people who know how to play around with code to actually make this viable. And if I were to recommend anything, it'd be to focus on getting in the younger kids to develop these games, because that's the generation that's going to be coding. And that's what can actually scale and make probably what is a sustainable business model.
To be honest, I really value that feedback, and that's something that's very kin to us, because we want to make kids being as creative as they want to be. A lot of them have problems even coding, so we even want to solve the solution of having to code. I had a lot of dads at the exhibition we were presenting at last month with it. If I can just customize the characters, put my face in, and share it with my kid to play, that would be something that they'd love. And that guy was from Intel, and he was telling me to send the product review to them because they potentially could use it. So you're completely right, and that is something we want to make making games as easy as drag and drop. So anyone that wants to be a bit creative, anything with a creative multi-user experience, I can even show you a demo of it running live between iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and Mac.
Okay, we need more of your votes, please.
Can I just ask a quick one, which is, what's the difference between this and Scratch?
Sorry, I haven't heard of Scratch. Could you just elaborate slightly?
It's what you're doing.
Okay, it's exactly the same. The only thing that's very cutting edge about this technology that no one else in the world is doing, we have a real-time game editor, which is a lot more stuff because we have some papers around this technology, but any changes you make in the editor is propagated live on iOS, Android, Windows phones. So I can change the character.
Are you aware of Marmalade?
I am aware of one, but they don't do that.
I know they don't do live, but they're doing cross-platform.
They do cross-platform, but again, you need to be a code monkey to actually be able to actually get anything done. And so there's Unity, there's Unreal Engine, there's even Game Maker, you can't publish on mobiles with that, and you can't do that. There's even Minecraft, that's awesome. I met some kids that got into programming because of Minecraft. They program in Java because of it, but most kids...
Programming in Java.
Yeah.
Programming.
Yeah. But still, like, the market for actually making games without programming, sorry.
No. So you're asking kids to write games. Happy days. You're going to monetize it. Okay. How are you vetting or approving or making sure...
I love you, man. Okay. I got you.
They're under 18.
I got this, yeah?
They don't have bank accounts.
I got this. So there's an explosion in user-generated content. It's insane. Even the CEO of Valve, the guys who made Half-Life, they did a talk at the DICE conference. They said that they opened up one of their games, the RTS shooters, and they said that the content being created by their users of all age ranges, the top 10% of that content was as good as the kind of art assets and the code that their actual professional production do.
That I don't know.
So user-generated content
How
is...
do you vet kids? How are you vetting that they are kids? And how are you looking after and protecting the identity of kids? And how are you able to pay a child who doesn't have a bank account?
Oh, sorry. That's very good. That's a very good answer. That's something we're going to have to solve. The only thoughts that we thought about so far is we're going to have a kids version of the game where any changes that you make in real time will have to be vetted by an adult to approve, and we're going to have an adults version where you can actually just real-time prototype.
Yeah, but kids are writing your games.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you monetize it, you're going to pay the kid.
Yeah, if they have an Apple account, if they have a Google account, then Google and Apple are they're sorting it out.
It's their cost.
Yeah, they're
Okay, that's how you do it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry for taking up your time.
I think we need to move on, and with that we do the voting.
Yes, please.